WPRI 12 celebrating 70 years on the air. All week long, we've been looking back at the history of our own station, and now you're going to see the story of a pair of 12 news veterans with more than 70 years of experience between the two of them.
That's right. Our Kim Kalunian sat down with Sean Daly and Scott Del Sol, who reflect on their years of coverage and friendship.
The word photography is writing with light. Every time you press that button, my brother, you are writing with light.
Yes. But of course, our mantra was, if you don't get it on tape, it never happened.
Well, there's that too. But that's how quickly do you want this, Johnny?
7 minutes.
When's dinner? The big dozen, man.
This is 12 on 12.
Through the 80s and 90s, there was a lot of stuff going on.
This is Eyewitness News.
People were watching. They wanted to know what we had.
What comes to mind when I say, what are the most impactful experiences that you remember?
I actually became part-time in February 2nd of 1981, and I still have the calendar where my mom wrote on Scott's first day as ENG camera person or something like that. 2 months later was the longest game in professional baseball history. I was the only person shooting video that day. I think the Smithsonian wanted it, but I wanted to keep the tape. So that was kind of cool. 2 months on the job, here I am, right?
Live at Superior Court with the Providence Mobile Newsroom.
I spent as much time in the courthouse as at the State House. It sure felt that way.
Good morning, Mayor. How you doing? Excellent.
Your first week was Plunder Dome. Buddy was, sort of this pillar in your career.
Week 6. How are you holding up?
I'm starting during a corruption trial of a celebrated mayor. There was no other Buddy.
So I'm going to court now. I don't want to be late.
Mayor, here it is Friday after a long week. How do you keep it up? We're just wondering the stamina. Where do you get the strength?
I love my job. love my job.
Did you think you were so clever that you were going to dodge that bullet? I don't know. I never did get an answer from him out of his own mouth what he thought, but I think the evidence speaks for itself. He thought he could get away with it, and he thought wrong. The race is on. You can see that you're a polarizing figure. Really? The
most impactful story I've ever done, by far,
I know what you're going to say.
is Wendy's story.
Yeah.
It's the story of Wendy Curtis, a beautiful young photographer here at Channel 12, who just 3 months ago found out she has breast cancer.
And I never thought it would happen to me.
When I found out from Wendy that she went to some sort of gift shop or store or something like that, and somebody recognized her and said, "You're Wendy from Wendy's Story. You saved my life. I saw your story and I got a mammogram and I found a lump and it was cancerous and I took care of it. I'm alive because of you." That is what hit me. I said, you can do stories your whole life and never really come across something like that. And when it does, that tells you this is why, at least in part, why I do this, why I love it.
And in your time here, you two spent countless hours in a live truck working together. Talk me through some of the moments you remember specifically when you worked with each other on a big story.
The overarching memory is I've got my guy. It's going to be there. Yeah. The footage will be there. Roll tape. And this man knew that. It was always there when we went back at the end of the day.
The same reason I didn't leave New England was the same reason I didn't leave Channel 12. I just wanted to stay here. So, 40 years in one place is not something that happens in pretty much any profession, let alone journalism. So, but.
Amazing careers.
Wait a minute. You just triggered something, Kim. How do I start this story? Are we out of tape?
We might be.
Broken. Are we on it today?
We've gone through 25 gigs of it.
It'll probably surprise you to know they talked for far longer than 7 minutes.